Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love and the journey of ascension. Okay, I think we've got enough space. Let me just get the cards. As I've popped onto my chair, I've had a bit of a tidy up. Okay. Happy Friday to ya. Happy Friday. Are you part of the Self-Love Club? I hope so. This is my new cup. Self-Love Club. Perfect. You are practically perfect, or you're practically imperfect in every way. That is a nice cup of coffee that cup makes. Okay, so I saw a fly, but it was on the garden gate, and it took me to a fly on the wall reading. But that's where before I get to the but, a fly on the wall reading is where we look into, someone's life, okay? As if we're a fly on the wall. But let's do it. Let's do it for the gals. Let's do it for the gals. Let's hear it for the boys. Let's do it for the gals as well. So, I'm getting an enchanted map message first to start us off and see which path you're resonating with. So we have 21, Field of Dreams. I'll show you the cards in a moment. And we have 45, Sad Embrace. Okay. Field of Dreams. I'm putting on my glasses so I can have a look at the image a bit better. Self-care. They're playing with their hair. She's playing the flute. I like it. Are you part of the self-care club? Self-love club. Sorry, self-care. All the same. It's all loving. Cheers. Cheers. So we have Field of Dreams, and then we have Sad Embrace. It's a sad, sad situation. Well, I feel as if somebody they've been caught in the matrix. Have a look at the netting. It takes me to the matrix, so societal programming, let's call it that. Been caught up in societal programming, sitting on the edge, the brink of something new. But you can still see this netting that's draped over the lap. This here is an act of self-love. This person here is this element. Here is self-soothing, soothing themselves. As you would a child. We read the messages a bit later on. So let's use some tarot cards. I have the ancient Italian tarot cards right here. Okay, so we've got Justice here, pointing out the scales, I want to say, and the third eye, which I've never noticed, that's by the throat chakra. It's moving up to the throat chakra. I'm taken to the thickness of the neck. Someone's had to have thick skin. Okay, thick skin is required for harsh circumstances. Okay, but things are being balanced out here. There is a watchful eye on these scales. It's an intuitive eye because the character here has their eyes closed. And it's a feminine here. 1 foot in. That feels like this energy here. 1 foot in. And then the other one under their security blanket. Leaving the enmeshment. It's about leaving one's comfort zone, branching out, reaching out. Reach out, I'll be there. 4 tops. So I'm taken now to the 4 fixed signs. The 2 at the top of the World card, Aquarius and Scorpio. 2 at the bottom of the World card, Taurus and Leo, covering the 4 corners of the earth. Okay, Field of Dreams. What's going on at home? It looks happy, it looks light, it looks new, as in new things are birthing, or you're waiting. Well, you're knowing. It's not so much about waiting, but you're knowing that new things are birthing. Card number 21, which is the World card. So I'm taken to is at the bottom of the World card is Leo and Taurus. So grounding this energy in. What's going on at home? Offerings. This is a masculine here who is proposing an offer. He's putting it together. So you can see these feminines here looking after themselves and these oversized eggs that they're sitting on. Keeping them warm. There's one there that's cracked open. Is that a butterfly emerging? Look at all these butterflies emerging from all this warm, tender, feminine love. Okay, so there's a connection here to the hair, and the hair being a connection to an extension of spirit. Can you hear me? Talking to what's inside the eggs here, playing music. Not knowing, but knowing without knowing. I'm taken to this little red. What is that? Poppy. So I'm feeling the energy of these feminines here. Oh, it's not a poppy. It's a love heart. I couldn't see any toxic, poisonous energy in this card, so it was like, why is a poppy here? How did a poppy get in? It isn't, it's a love heart. These feathers are not ruffled. They're well groomed. Okay. What's happening at home? Do you know what this is taking me to? Bridgerton, when it's your season and the gentlemen's come a knocking to see the ladies in waiting. Okay, I've moved over to the other side now, the sad embrace. What's going on at home? The cards flipped out. Off the deck, and we've got the King of Cups. So, what's coming through is this energy of suitors coming towards the divine feminines. It's flipping out the masculine here who has previously opted to stay attached to the matrix, to societal programming. And that energy is toxic. Fear-mongering is coming through. Attached to the fear-mongering status. But it's on the edge of leaving all that behind. He is the King of Cups. He's the King of Love. And he's feeling his emotions. Okay, I can hear him saying to himself, you better get a move on. These are coming through as being very immature. Not knowing what they're doing in comparison to him. Does he now know what he's doing? So at home, King of Cups, thrown to the floor. Sad embrace. Well, let's have a look at what's going on at work with this card, Field of Dreams. Lots of things. The cards are quick. Everything's moving very quickly. What's going on at work? Well, now we have offers. Proposals. Offers. Galloping in. Knights in shining armour. They are still not equipped as much as what this King of Cups is. What's going on at work for the King of Cups? Nothing's working. That's what he's chatting about. Nine of Cups. Nothing's working at work. Nine of Cups. That's somebody who's independent. Single-minded. That there, added to that, makes you 10 of Cups, makes you being happy. So, what's going on at work? Nothing's working because all you're focusing on is how you can get to this position of independence. It's an autonomous position. Taking back your autonomy. If that's the right way to say it. Taking back your power, ownership of your own life, your own choices, decisions, decision-making ability. Okay, so should we talk about money? What's going on with money in the Field of Dreams? Nine of, well, what come through first was, well, money's a nightmare. Money creates, like, people to fight. In the Field of Dreams, in this field here, it's about love, it's not about money. And the Matrix will have you caught up with choosing money over love. Here's the dilemma. This is a nightmare card. The Nine of Swords. Money. Yeah, there's There's no concerns. There you go. The topic of money doesn't really need to be discussed because it's provided. All that you need is provided in the field of dreams. Okay, so let's have a look at love generates money. That's what's coming through. Love will generate the money. Love is the money machine. Okay, so now I'm singing Money's Too Tight to Mention. Oh, money, money, money. Well, we don't have to mention it, do we? Okay, so money, Mr. King of Cups. Got 2 cards. 7 of Swords, deceitful energy. You're deceiving yourself. The Matrix has been deceiving you, so the mask has been lifted. You can't buy love. Not with money. What's the energy of feeling like a page now? Yeah. Wanting to take a page out of their book now, because these men, gentlemen, visitors, are not afraid or intimidated by love. They're open and vulnerable. Okay. Should we talk about love? Field of Dreams, what's going on with love? Love is in the air, everywhere I look around. The legacy. Love is in the air, every sight and every sound. Something about the time in here. This has been date stamped. And I don't know if I'm being foolish. Let's have a look at what's going on the King of Cups side. Love. This is the energy of being too busy of listening to stories of love. And she can tell the story of love because she's open to it. She's embraced it. Love embrace and sad embrace. He's unable to tell a love story because that doesn't exist in the web that he's caught up in, so he's unable to tell that story. This is handing over your legacy to other suitors. Silly Billy. Because I feel now he's Billy no mates. He's got no one. He didn't want the legacy, so gave it away. And he didn't want the legacy because he was too intimidated by love. But there's a jealousy coming through of others not being intimidated by it and being brave enough to go after it. This is a sad situation. The pick of the bunch is coming through, or the cream of the crop will rise to the top. So the cat who got the cream doesn't feel like it's King of Cups. He doesn't feel like the cat that got the cream. Sour cream, maybe. Do we talk about sex? Field of Dreams. Cards have got heavy. It takes two. Partial success. So this is the understanding of, oh, no man is an island. We need help and assistance. We need love. And we need that connection. In the centre here, these arrows are pointing to X. Feels like the energy is being blocked, like they're starting to hatch. And what's emerging are people that have gone through their transformation. Let's look at the sad embrace side when it comes to sex. Wow. That's a real big cup of love and a small little Cupid who is like being stuck up a tree. And there's dragons down there at the bottom. Although I do feel this energy here, because there's a block here, sex. There are all these offerings coming in. Jealousy, yes. Wanting to protect now. Wanting to protect the feminine as she has done him. Like good. She's done him good. Not in a bad way. Like been done good. She's done good by him. And the idea of somebody else benefiting, that goodness, well, goodness gracious me. So let's have a look at romance. Very jealous, he's saying this is mine. This is my cup and I will protect it from these suitors coming in. Well, the only way to protect it is to claim the cup. So romance, Field of Dreams. Yeah. Balance is being brought in the physical world. The divine feminines are in alignment and we draw in others that are in alignment. It's a natural process of the laws of the universe. Romance. Oh, it's half of it, look. What come through was the divine feminine would draw in whatever she's in alignment with. The masculine here, until he becomes divine masculine, goes through his hatching out of his egg, he'll still be trapped within societal programming. This is working together with like-minded people. If you're sad and embracing sadness, you will work with people who will also embrace sadness. If you work in the Field of Dreams, you will work with like-minded people who also work in the Field of Dreams. This is half of it because you're half in and half out of there. Romance. Okay, so let's look at the health now. How healthy is it in this Field of Dreams? Wow. The Ten of Swords, the only way to find out is to go. Because the Field of Dreams if they share their secrets of what it's like there with others that don't believe and would rather embrace sadness and jealousy comes into the picture, no, that's poppy energy, it's poisonous, it's not welcome. So this is a Ten of Swords. The only way to benefit from the health of the field of dreams is by transforming. And the Ten of Swords says you can't go back to the Matrix. They can't go back to the Matrix. They're birthing new earth here. They're birthing unconditional love. Feminine, masculine energies working together. I want to know what love is, and I want you to show me. Self-love. That's what love is, loving oneself. Once you love yourself, it will automatically, naturally emit out of you. It's time to admit what's going on with you. Well, let's have a look at the... What's interesting is, like, am I going to put this reading out? It's like, I have nothing to lose by putting this reading out. So let's have a look at the health of this King of Cups. That's a masculine who's going to the field of dreams. It's the Four of Wands. It's the 1111 card. It's alignment. So, choice is, what are you wanting to align with? Your dreams? Which, I mean, they're just always evolving. Continuous dreams. Just birthing new ideas. Or do you want to align with that feeling that you're just missing out? But you chose to miss out on it. That's the difference. And there's a knowing without knowing that you will regret not going. Wow. Okay, so the last card is your connection with spirit. Field of Dreams. Love, love, love. So, your connection with spirit, it doesn't surprise me that this card came out, seeing as she has her eyes closed and her third eye is open, and it's right there. On her neckline. I say, someone who's put their neck on the line? Okay. They're not afraid. Someone's put their neck on the line for you. They're not afraid. Justice. Alignment. Okay. Mr. King of Cups. What's your connection with spirit like? You would like there to be a connection with spirit. This is a card of manifestation. If you'd like to have a connection with spirit, so it is. But allow it. Believe it. Trust it. Allow it, believe it, trust it. Your connection with spirit. Today's message was, this morning, was it let love be your compass? Let love be the compass that guides you. Or was that yesterday's reading? I don't know. Days all seem to roll into one. But they do, don't they? It's just eternity. Bottom of the deck. Are you going to have competition? Because it looks like these pages seem to have some blood in their veins. Feels there's an energy that's stopping them. Limp dick come up here. Like putting a cap on it.